Hi, my name is Yolanda Williams, owner of Unique Vegan Sweets, and it is a pleasure to be here with you today and telling you more about how I got started with Unique Vegan Sweets. In 2020, around the time of COVID, I was a vegetarian at the time, and I did not feel healthy. I had gastro issues, and I wasn't feeling at my best, especially um, being that there were just so many stressors around that time. And so I'm really a part of that mind and body connection. So mind, body, and spirit is really important to me. And during that time frame, I had to work a little extra to try to find ways to cope with stress, especially when part of my job, on the other hand, is a mental health professional, where I'm always like sort of reaching out to other people needing to take time for myself. So during that time, I had a chance to do some innovative thinking. So I sat back and, and I thought of some things that I could do, that I love, that could possibly, bring about some pleasure in my life involving business. And I sat back and I said, you know what? There's not enough darn vegan bakeries out here. And I wonder why. So I said, I'm going to sort of investigate this thing and find out how to get more into to veganism and or should I say holistic or whole eating, and try to find ways to use what I love to, you know, to bring about or generate some additional income, and perhaps cause me to one day walk away from my 12 to 12 um, as I work in the healthcare field, and do something that I really love without being under someone else's clock. So I did just that. I started changing my vegetarian diet, which incorporated dairy products. When I did the transition in 2020 to vegan and cut out the dairy products, I began to feel a lot healthier. I never, at that time, I didn't eat meat, and I've, been off meat for a long time. But uh, I did, the last meat that I did stop eating was fish. And not saying anything that is bad about fish, but I just wanted to follow that vegan diet and discipline myself to a different type of eating that can improve my overall health. And so I did that. And when I started to feel better, I found myself even having more energy. Like after seeing my clients, I love to work out and participate in like nature type activities. I found myself feeling much better, having the energy and how can I say this, the actual brain power um, that goes along sometimes with stress and fatigue. I actually had the energy and the to actually go ahead and start the business, and I did just that. And um, another reason why I felt like it was so important to start a vegan business is because a lot of people um, want to be healthy, and they want to be able to enjoy their sweets. So I decided to also find a way to make vegan sweets as healthy as I can make them. So I didn't even have to have that guilt, when I decided to even try one of my own, products, in the process of being creative with getting various recipes together. So I'm like a sort of like a research scientist when it comes to putting together vegan flavors, and that's one reason why I named the company Unique Vegan Sweets, because it indeed, I believe, is unique. and the taste is incredible. So I've gotten really good feedback regarding the taste. But not only is the taste incredible, what's important to me is that every ingredient that goes into unique vegan sweets, I try to get it as closely to the ground as I can. So even from the spices such as cinnamon, allspice, um, vanilla, just various flavors I use as closely to, so they're organic spices, and then I use fresh fruits. So for example, I do a sweet potato, sweet potato cookie, and I specialize in cookies and loaf cakes or loaf breads. Um, During my marketing phase, I've gotten such good feedback, um, even to point of franchising someday. I'm planning on getting there, but of course now I'm still in that marketing phase. But that's okay, because this is like motivation, to help me continue, down this path, and so especially being something that I love. So getting that great feedback from people, um, um, trying my products and saying, "Hey, this is awesome. We haven't had anything like this before. When are you gonna start?" So that's coming soon. I'll tell you guys in towards the end when I plan to get started. So it's just so amazing, to be able to provide um, people vegan desserts from a holistic perspective. And when I say holistic, again, it's being mindful of what we put in our bodies, to eat. So even eating sweets, one can be more mindful, and it can be delicious and tasty, as well. And so I want to be able to help people enjoy that aspect through baking, but also I want people to start being more mindful, just in general, of what we put into our bodies. Um, I'll say our social circles, our emotional well-being, um, how we care for ourselves, spirituality. What does that mean to us, or to each individual? So there's so many things that make up one being whole, in my opinion, and healthy. It's being able to take other environments or other situations into consideration, um, when when we look at ourselves as individuals. And so it may sound weird, like this is a vegan bakery and she's talking about uh, being holistic and thinking about your social circles, um, uh, your interests, um, your environment, your work, your stress levels, like all of this factors in to being healthy. And so I just want you to know how much love that I put into, how much love and care and thought, uh, along with taste, that I incorporate into my recipes. And I have secrets that I won't give up. I won't give up. Some people say, "Oh my goodness, how do you get your cookies to taste like this?" And it's a secret. I tell them it's a secret. And I've been asked before to do like a YouTube, maybe do something on YouTube, and I said, when I get down to those special ingredients, I'm gonna have to turn my back because because some things I don't want to share, but just know that there's so much care and love and thought that goes behind it, with just being really careful, not only what I put in my body, but what I give others. And so um, when in the future, when the business gets fully started, which will be after September. Um, Goodness, I would love to get some feedback, from people regarding this approach that I take, or even what's what items I have on the menu. If you want to get in contact with me, please give me a call at 214-869-5955. Once again, the number is 214-869-5955, and that's Unique Vegan Sweets. There's a whole lot more that goes into it. Um, my slogan is freshness without a doubt. So, and the taste is awesome. So, I look forward to meeting you guys in the near future. Again, give me a call if you have any questions about the business, or when it's starting, or when the startup is again, or if you just want to check in with me and you have questions. The number again is 214-869-5955. Take care, and I hope to speak with you soon.